Today is Willie McCool Day, named after the Lubbock pilot who died in the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster. Hard to believe it's been 15 years since the space shuttle broke apart before it landed. The Hub City has a lot in store to remember the crew. KMAC's Tori Larned live for us outside the Willie McCool statue in Southwest Lubbock tonight. Tori.
Lauren, there's a couple events going on tomorrow to commemorate the loss of those 7 astronauts, including Lubbock's own Willie McCool. Now, I think it will be a great day tomorrow. We'll have Colonel Steve Lindsay. He's a former NASA astronaut. He's actually retired now, but he'll give us a couple speeches tomorrow about the life of an astronaut and how he lived through that day.
That 15 years have gone by since we lost Willie and the crew to the Columbia. It seems like just yesterday.
Barry McCool lost his son Willie after the Space Shuttle Columbia broke apart when it was re-entering Earth's atmosphere. Today, they are preparing to celebrate the crew's memory.
The opening of the Rick Husband, Willie McCool display at the Silent Wings Museum will open tomorrow.
The family added a personal touch to the exhibit Columbia 15 years after by donating some of their own memories of Willie to the museum.
Lots and lots of pictures, lots of memorabilia. I found a model airplane wing that Willie had started building a long time ago, and that's out there on display.
Colonel Steve Lindsay, a retired NASA astronaut, will be speaking at tomorrow's events, including the luncheon before the exhibit grand opening.
So the Columbia mishap was, at least for me and for us, was probably the most devastating thing in my professional career I've ever experienced.
He says he wishes he had caught the fall in the space shuttle and was angry for a long time.
As family escort, I was standing on the runway, or next to the runway, with all of the families the day that Columbia didn't come home.
Both Lindsay and the McCool family hope that the exhibit will keep the crew of Space Shuttle Columbia in everyone's memory.
As long as we can keep Willie's memory alive, especially in Lubbock, Texas, where we have such deep roots, that's keeping the Columbia and the crew in people's memory. And I think that's very important.
Now, Barry said he won't actually know what the exhibit looks like until later tonight, but he does encourage everyone to come out tomorrow to both the luncheon and the exhibit so that we can celebrate everyone who died that day. Checking out from the memorial, this is Tori Larned, KMAC News.
All right, Tori, thank you so much. And that at the Silent Wings Museum is going to be up there till June.
Yeah.
All those artifacts and stuff like that. So you can go out there
no
and
excuse
see
to
that.
not get out there at least once. You should.
Still a lot more to talk about here on KMAC News.